Three, two, one. It is time. It's a Sunday morning for AJ Bocchini's Sports Mafia. He is the man, the godfather of good sportsmanship, the don of all sports debate. He is the one, the only AJ Bocchini.
What up, Jack? What up, Jack? What up, Jack? What up, America? What up, world? How we doing, everybody? Now, before we get into today's show, I did do something a little different this morning. If you
Brush your
saw my,
teeth?
well, that too. But if you saw my social media this morning, you know that I actually listed the topics we'll be discussing today in no particular order. So let's begin with what most people will characterized as a butt kicking by the Alabama Crimson Tide
Over
over the Wisconsin Badgers.
our beloved Badgers.
But I will tell you what I will tell you why it wasn't as bad as the score may have indicated.
Well, I hope not, because the score indicated some pretty bad shit.
Jack, did you watch the game first of all?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. Then I can really explain it. Then I can really break
Okay.
it down. So the Badgers are tied at 0, right?
Yep.
They get a stop on a fourth down, right?
Okay.
The
Is this first half?
Yeah, first half.
All right.
And no, actually, yeah, they're tied at 0. They get a stop on a fourth down, right?
All right.
They get called for roughing the passer.
Did they rough the passer?
Well, yeah, that's not the point.
No, no, it is the point. Did they do it or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, they did.
All right. So
It was
stupid
dumb.
play.
Stupid play. So then
Okay.
immediately Alabama scored a touchdown.
Okay. Stop. Right there. When you are a major underdog going on the road, you have to
Yeah,
play an almost perfect game to win.
that's my point. That's my point.
Okay. Keep going.
I'll I'll break this. This game came down to 5 sequences. You know, then they get a stop on fourth down 7-0.
Ugh.
They get a stop. So
Okay.
they get the ball in plus territory.
Okay.
Danny O'Brien immediately next play throws the worst pick I've ever seen.
The worst ever.
He throws
So,
he
so,
throws
son, you must never have seen Randy Wright play for the Badgers and the Packers.
no
He
no no I
he threw the ugliest interceptions you will ever see in the history of the world. But anyway,
but
do you like
anyway
Dan-
then
do you like Danny O'Brien, AJ?
he's not a starting quarterback in the Big Ten. No.
So, I mean, not personally, but so you don't think so? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
So anyway, they're down 21-7. They get the ball inside the 20-yard line. They're going in to score. He does the exact same thing. So it's like little things that turn into big things when you got big time teams. And
Those
you
aren't
know,
little things, AJ. Those aren't little things, no matter who you're playing. Those are huge things.
I know, but I'm saying like correctable things, like self-inflicted mistakes. It's just
Well, I can see what you're saying on the roughing the passer, which is stupid, and you can correct that. But you just said the thing that concerns me more is your appraisal of Danny O'Brien as a quarterback, that he should not be a starting quarterback
well the
at
thing.
this level.
Well, the thing is, Daniel Bryan wouldn't be the starting quarterback, but Billy Edwards is hurt.
Okay,
So
this sounds
Billy,
familiar, like
I
last
know,
year.
I know, but that's the thing I'm trying to explain to Badger fans.
Okay,
Why? Like I understand, I'm not the biggest Luke Fickle fan in the world, right? By
okay,
no means, by no means. But
okay.
the dude is in year 3, and every single year he's been there, his transfer quarterback who he's brought in has gotten hurt.
So from now
Which
on, if I'm a quarterback, I'm not transferring to Wisconsin because I'll get hurt too.
Well, the thing is, like, think about it this way. Let me just explain a little bit
Okay,
more. They were 5-2 in year 1, right?
okay,
Tanner Mordecai breaks his hand. They don't win another game.
okay,
Then they were 5-2 last year. after 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 um Tyler Van Dyke tears the ACL,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't win another game because Braden Locke. By the way, Braden Locke, who transferred to Arizona for $2 million,
Mm-hmm.
isn't even the starter at Arizona.
Okay, good for him.
So, what I'm saying, like, let's not make Luke Fickle out to be this worst person in the world, like we're worst coach in the world.
Well, all right,
The-
but let me ask you.
I'm doing a podcast right now. I'm doing a podcast right now. I just want to say hi. Hi. Um,
Your fans, you can't keep your fans away.
I
Hey,
know.
um, so two big questions for you. If Danny O'Brien is not a quarterback, is the other guy hurt and out for the year?
No, it's a sprained knee. He's week to week.
Okay, so he could play
But
next week.
I would not be surprised if he's back next week because he went to Maryland. He
Okay.
started his career at Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
He was a starter at Maryland last year.
Mm-hmm.
And put it this way: if you're Wisconsin and you somehow beat Maryland, you have a bye the week after before Michigan.
Oh, okay. So Maryland is next week.
Yeah,
Okay. Um,
I think Maryland is a very winnable game for them. I don't know why.
I hope so.
I just do, and and I got to give everybody's riding McIntosh for his choice of the athletic director a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I got to give him some credit. Do you realize how many Big Ten teams have gone to Alabama ever?
No.
That would be two. And for as much as people love Ohio State, they've never gone to Alabama. Like Michigan's never gone to Alabama. Well, Penn State's never gone to Alabama.
AJ.
But I'm saying, like, all these people look at Wisconsin plays six ranked opponents this year. They're not going to win a lot of games. That's just how it is. But we got to look at like improve. Last year they were 5-7, and didn't win a game after starting 5-2.
Okay.
So just don't pull the plug on. By the way, you have 25 million reasons why you can't pull the plug right now.
You can.
You can't
If you can.
unless, unless they if they somehow implode down the stretch. Yeah.
Somehow. if you say the word implode, they're already at IM. The next letter is P. If they lose to Arizona, here's the P, and then they get a bye, so they don't lose. Then comes Michigan. Guess what? There comes the LODE.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Well, let me ask you. So, I understand what you're saying. You're a rational person, even though you're a fan, just like the rest of us. However, I have to ask you this question: if you are the man making the decision instead of McIntosh, is Luke Fickle the man for the job? And if please, if you say no, say why, and if you say yes, then say how long does he have? Do you give him to figure it out?
I
Okay.
think I give him 4 years, and he's in year 3.
Okay. So this year, no matter
Because
what, you're sticking with him.
because you got to remember. Okay, so Danny O'Brien, for as bad as he played yesterday, is a true sophomore. The one thing Luke has never had is he's never had a developmental project at quarterback. For for
That's that. But that's
I
the
mean,
state of college football right now.
let's put it this way: Luke Fickle won games with Desmond Ritter at quarterback. Desmond Ritter is no longer in the NFL.
Right, but he was there for a little bit. He got a cup of coffee. Cup of
Yeah.
coffee. Hey, all right. So you give him the last question on the Badgers before we move on, because I want to get to some not depressing news, and that is, what is your? They're now 2-1, correct?
Uh,
What's your prediction for their final record this year?
you're gonna be shocked by this, Jack.
I, you've shocked me many times, AJ.
8-4.
I'm shocked.
I think they're only,
So see, so you You think they're going to go 6-3 the rest of the way?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I can't tell you who the loss they're gonna be to too.
Who?
Uh, Oregon,
Oh, okay.
Ohio State, and
What?
uh,
Michigan?
no, I was gonna go. Yeah, Michigan. That's it.
Okay. All right. If they only lose those 3 games for the rest of the year, I agree that that's a successful year. I
Uh,
agree
uh,
because
because
those are tough.
that
Those
would
are
put
tough.
you 3-3 against ranked opponents for the year.
Okay. All right. 8-4. 8-4. I believe. I believe. I believe you, AJ. All right.
Uh,
Enough about that. Anything else about college football?
um, yeah, I do have a couple more things, but I'll keep them short.
Good. Go.
Clemson is in trouble.
Yes. Did you expect
Notre,
that?
no,
Okay.
not this bad.
Is Dabo gonna make it?
I think he's got a long leash because he got 2 national titles, but that was over a long time ago.
All right.
Um,
He's
the
got 2 more national titles than Luke Fickle has.
Yeah,
Okay. Go on.
but okay. My other one is Notre Dame.
Yes. I was hoping you'd go there.
You you have no defense, man.
Isn't that what the coach wasn't he a defensive guy, the head coach?
Like you played defensive back at Ohio State. Like,
Okay.
okay, the thing is, and I don't love Notre Dame football,
Mhm.
but you score 40 points in a college game, you're winning 99.9% of your game.
I'd say 95.
But my point is, you're at home and you score 40 points.
I think it's fantastic.
Oh, it's beautiful. But I got a question.
Okay.
On a 4th and 12, on a fourth. By the way, the 4th and 12 was a 4th and goal. By the way, they throw the ball to the backup tight end who apparently never catches the ball.
Okay.
And you got a he's 6'6",
Okay.
and you got a 5'10" corner on him.
Okay.
Who's gonna win that match? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very pleased to see Notre Dame struggling, but I'll just say this. I'll just say this.
Well,
That
say it.
for as bad as Wisconsin was yesterday,
Yeah.
they have more wins than Clemson and Notre Dame.
AJ.
No, I know it's the count.
AJ.
I know.
AJ. Shame on you.
But I know it's the count. Wait. The reason I say this, Zach, is Dabo is against the transfer portal too.
AJ.
They
If
don't want
Notre
that.
Dame played Miami and something Tennessee State, would they win those 2 games?
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right.
No,
Okay.
but
That's
no,
enough.
but okay,
If
go ahead.
Clemson played those 2 teams, would they have beaten those 2 teams?
Clemson lost to Georgia Tech for the first time in 9 years.
AJ, answer the question.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So you can have some Schadenfreude and be gleeful about them losing, which I am too. But you can't tell me that at least the Badgers have won 2 games because they're useless, meaningless cream puff games.
But
So
I'm
I don't
saying
want to
like,
hear that.
but I'm saying like, okay, what I'm saying is, Jack. Well, no, we would have proved that to this. What I'm
I
saying
hope
is that
so. you're,
Jack,
you're,
Jack, Jack,
yes.
you go to programs with expectations, and right now they're both. If you gave me the playoff right now, they're both out.
AJ,
Yeah,
the playoffs not right now.
no, but
They'll get Notre Dame will get to their cream puffs. They play a litany of cream puffs every year, but
that's true.
but the Wisconsin has played their cream puffs, and now they're getting into their murderers row, and they're going to get murdered if they don't shape up.
The month of
You,
October,
you,
if they finish the month of October 4-3, I'll be happy.
AJ, you just said you were done talking about the Badgers, and
Let's
now
go.
you're almost 15 minutes in, and all you've
Let,
talked about is the Badgers.
let's go ahead.
All
Let's
right,
go
let's
to
go
the
to something
let's go
happy.
let's go to the mirror. Let's go to the game that was last night.
Okay.
Because you know, Jack, you know as well as I do that I get extra joy out of beating St. Louis.
No kidding. As does any self-respecting Brewers fan.
But Jack, the way we won last night, I gotta be honest.
That's a
I
first.
I turned the game off at 6-1 in the sixth. I turned the game back on because no one had watched the Notre Dame Texas A&M game. I turned the game back on. We got to 6-2 in the bottom of the sixth.
And you stuck with
And
it from there?
I stuck with it from there. In fact, so much so that I got a text message from Amanda that said the Brewers suck, and I said, just give it time. They're gonna win.
You did not say that,
I
you
did. No,
liar.
I did, Jack. I did. I said it's not over yet. And 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 no less than an hour later, I text her back and I go, guess what? We won again. By the way, how about Andrew Monasterio? The man has done nothing but step up
Huge.
whenever whenever he gets to play. He just does. He's not the best player in the world, but he just does positive things
He
every
does
single game.
he does positive things, and he's a hell of an athlete. He really is.
I know,
Um,
and I got it. One key to extra innings in the new extra inning format is if you're a road team. I thought about this yesterday, Jack. If you're a road team, you really got to score multiple. You got to really aim to score multiple runs.
you do anyway, right?
Yeah, because there's already a runner on second base, so you got to come to the assumption that in an extra inning game with two fly balls and zero outs, he's gonna score.
Yes. And didn't they have bases loaded, nobody out?
In the top of the ninth, yeah,
Top of the ninth. Okay. Um, yeah, that was a great, great win. Do you know if the Phillies won or lost? Do you know what
they
the
did. They're 89 and 60,
so they're still 2 games behind the Brewers?
two and a half
Two
because
and a half.
The Brewers are 91 and 58.
Okay. And the Cubs are 6.5 back,
Mm-hmm,
if I got it right.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that's looking
But
good.
the
How many?
Cubs lost to
Hmm?
the Rays. The
Yeah,
Cubs have closer issues, man.
good. Um,
I mean, well, I mean, I was watching. I gotta say this. I was watching the Cubs highlights on YouTube.
mhm.
They gave more coverage to Anthony Rizzo's retirement, which was yesterday, which was beautiful actually because he's actually a good person. He's a good person and a great player.
Yes, he was great
But
player
they,
and
but
is a
they,
good person.
but they gave more coverage to that on the Cubs network than they actually did the game.
Well, of course they lost the game. What do you expect? They got to
No, I'm saying
focus on
no,
something good.
but I'm saying on the highlights of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they weren't highlights; they were lowlights. They lost. Um, yes, you know it. So let me ask you this: what team? The Brewers are going to make the playoffs. They're in. They clinched
Uh-huh.
a playoff spot. Which is what of all the teams in the National League? Which is the last team you want the Brewers to face?
This is gonna surprise a lot of people.
Okay.
San Diego.
Mm. Oh, did you see? I don't know if you saw this last night. I was flicking around San Diego. Is it Luis Arias? Is
Yeah,
that his name?
little guy that hits the ball over the yard.
Yeah. He in between innings, he was coming back out to take his. Is he a second baseman, shortstop? What is he? Do you
Short,
know?
second base.
Second baseman. So the other infielders are already out, and they're. Did you see this or no?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, real quickly. So they're already doing the ground ball, throw it to the first baseman. Um, somebody on the so Arias is the last one coming out. He's just about going behind Ryan O'Hearn, the first baseman, to go to his spot. Someone threw the ball to O'Hearn. He missed it, and the ball hit Arias right under the eye, and he went down. All of a sudden, the announcers are going, "What happened?" He just came out. No one saw really what happened. All of a sudden, he was down on the ground, and then they tracked down a replay and saw it. It was just one of those freaky, freaky, freaky things.
You know,
And I don't know if he's all right or not. He came out of the game
you know what's
immediately.
funny? You know
Hmm.
what's funny? My brother had a similar incident with when he was playing sixth grade baseball.
He hit Luis Arias.
No, my brother got hit in the nose in one of those.
So did I. I got my nose broken in baseball.
So did my brother. But
I
yeah,
like.
that, but yeah, if you ask me, if you ask, there's one team. Okay, there's one team I want to face, and to I hope to baseball that they make the playoffs because they're absolutely sucking seeds right now.
Hmm,
The New York Mets.
why didn't they lose like 7 or 8 in a row now?
They've lost 8 in a row.
8 in a row. Okay, they're not gonna make it.
No, I know they're not, but I would hope. I hope David Stearns is happy with himself.
Listen to you, boy. You are something. A little biting revenge there for a guy
But
who
by,
left.
by the by the way, Craig Council, I really hope, I really hope, for the sake of fun, I'm not even joking about this. For the sake of fun, I hope the Cubs host a wild card series. I hope they win the series, and I hope it's the Brewers Cubs NLCS. How
We
much
sh-
fun? How much fun would that be, Jack?
it would be fun. It would be fun just to see. I don't care who the Brewers play. If they would advance, it would be fun. So, any other notes, thoughts on baseball that you have?
No, no. One more. I'll make a record prediction for the rest of the season.
Okay,
The Brewers will finish with 97 wins.
where are they now?
91.
So they're gonna go. How many games do they have left? Do you know?
Um, uh,
It, well, they're gonna
13,
go
7.
6 and 7 the rest of the way.
But I think the reason they'll go 6 and 7 is they won't use their horses towards the end of the season because of everything wrapped up. But they do have to find a role for Mizorowski because he was bad again last night.
He was bad again last night.
I was gonna take Vinny, and I don't mean this to be negative, but if the guy is gonna stay in the league, the man's got to work on the secondary pitches
Yeah,
because
well,
it's
that's what
all.
happens. The those guys are really good, um, and they blow. He's got enough good stuff to blow away everybody in the minors, and he gets up to the majors, and the hitters are so good they adjust to your speed if
Well,
you don't
and
have a
think about
secondary
this too.
spit.
It's his second start against the Cardinals, so you get tape on him and stuff.
Yep. All right. So Brewers good. You see them winning today?
Yes, I do. Sweet bone
Okay.
today
Do you
because
know by
Jose
chance?
Quintana's on the mound today.
Yes, I love Quintana. Okay.
You get 6 innings automatically. It's like a
Don't jinx them. You're
no,
the
but
king. You're the king of the jinx. King
I know,
Jinx.
I know.
AJ. It's not AJ. It's A Jinx. That's your name.
That's right.
Hey. All right. We're switching on to baseball now. We're going to the team you and I last talked
Wednesday.
before. I think we didn't talk since before they even played Detroit. We spoke last Saturday, I believe, right?
Oh
Oh no, we
yes.
spoke on when. No, we spoke this week. Um, but now the Packers, we certainly haven't spoken since the Thursday night game.
Oh no, Jack, that was beautiful. The performance by the whole team was absolutely massive.
It was. It was. I've seen it in a lot of places. The score was not as close. I mean, the score was closer than the game wasn't as close as the score was.
Do you see the end of the game? By the way, when Mike Parsons area,
I saw the thank you, Jerry.
that was the most hilarious thing.
For people who don't, why don't you tell people who don't know it?
So Jerry Jones traded Mike Parsons to the Cowboys, and he's just getting fried on social media for the trade because he's using all the money on on that he would have paid Michael Parsons on different people.
Hmm.
Now, after the game was over, they usually interview a star of the game on Thursday Night Football.
Hmm.
And of course, logically, they want to interview Mikey because it's a national TV game. If you're a national guy, you know Michael Parsons.
Hmm.
So they want to interview. There are at least 5,000 people there. It's got to be 11 o'clock at night or so.
And
And
the interview set, just to help you set the stage just a little bit, AJ. The set is right there in Lambeau Field. They have the national guys for the Thursday night primetime game, and they're set up in front of the stadium. I mean, in front of the stands.
Basically in front of the kitty corner from the Packers tunnel where they
There
come
you
up.
go. Okay.
So anyway, these 5,000 people just randomly start chanting, "Thank you, Jerry." And Mike is just, you can see Mike is just nodding, just nodding. You know what? The ironic thing is, the Cowboys have now paid Deron Bland, the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and Tyrone Smith
Mm-hmm.
a combined $200 million
Mm-hmm.
on the same length of deal the Packers gave Mike.
Well, the thing is that I don't like the guys on NFL Network XM radio make are painting the picture that Jerry had no choice because if he would have signed Micah, they would between C.D. Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Micah that would have been 51% of their salary, and they wouldn't have had money to sign anybody else.
Yeah,
But
right.
here's the deal: they screwed up signing Dak and C.D. Lamb to those. They didn't get those done early enough, and I wouldn't have given Dak anything. He's a good player, but he's not the best. So anyway, they painted themselves in that corner. No one put him in that corner. They did that to themselves.
By the way, CD has lost his hands. By the way, he can't catch him.
Well, he had one bad game. Here's the thing. Do you think, AJ, how far do you think the Packers are going to go this year after you've seen 2 games? Wait, well, let's wait till midseason. That's not fair to put on you. But what do you think? How do you think the rest of the NFC North, excuse me, Central teams are going to do this year? Let's start with Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah, what's the record about?
11-6.
So they'll make the playoffs with 11-6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vikings?
9-8.
Really? You shocked me with that one. Why do you think that they to me they have more talent than Detroit? Yes? No?
I just think that I think that there's gonna be some games because teams are gonna start saying, "Okay, Rook," because JJ McCarthy is technically a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I think teams are gonna start saying, "Okay, Rook, we're gonna take away JJ. You don't have Jordan Addison for the first 3 games. What can you do?"
Who's the running back they got from San Fran? I think it was San Fran.
I don't remember his name.
They got, but he had a good game. Anyway, so all right, so you think that all right? That makes sense. What about?
I think they're gonna lose a game they're not supposed to. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough. Bears. What do you think? What do you predict for their record?
6-11.
6-11. All right. Bears today at Detroit.
Yeah, at Detroit.
Yeah.
I think the Bears are going to keep it close, and I mean this is a complete joke. I hope that they manage to run the clock because the last time they were in Detroit, they didn't manage the clock well, and they lost the game.
Yeah, that know-it-all Ben Johnson had couple little mistakes.
No, I'm saying the last time they were in Detroit.
Yeah, but first game. He didn't manage. He didn't. Go ahead.
But I think Ben Johnson gonna have a little chip on his shoulder today. I think I'm more competitive than people think.
I think Ben Johnson, people are going to be shooting for them because he's such a know-it-all. So, all right. Well, that's good. That's good. Bears are 6-11. I can live with that.
Before I get to the words of wisdom.
Okay.
We got 2 minutes.
Wait. Nope. I got something first. Oh, you go, and then I got something before.
I was going to say, how was your event yesterday?
That's where I was going. Last night we had Mr. Bob's second annual gala for Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge organization that serves the homeless in Milwaukee. Great organization. It was a really nice event. It was at the Seabird Cultural Center. Had more people than the first year. Had a really good turnout. They had comedy sports again. It was a really nice night and raised a good chunk of change for a very deserving organization.
Mm-hmm.
So, good. Yeah, Mr. Bobby even said, "How about our guy AJ?" He said to me at one point, and I said, "He's in love. I can't even talk to him anymore."
No, it's good. I mean, I do. I gotta get there. I'm available Mondays now, so I can get there more frequently than
Well, he's one of your biggest fans, Mr.
I.
Bob.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
The other thing I want to talk to you is another event, AJ, that you don't know about today that I'm going to, and that is the Noathon 9 pin tap at Cedars 3. It's a bowling event. Tragically, a young man who was a senior in high school last year, Noah, uh, lost his life in a single car accident. His family is putting on the event today to raise money for awareness of issues that kids are going through. So it's a really nice event. It's today, if you're in the Cedarburg area at all, from 11:30 to 5 at Cedars 3, and Cedars 3 is the
The
also
same, the same bowling
location.
alley. Oh, the 8 pin tap.
Uh, it's right, and the home
Pig,
of Mel's Pig Roast.
Pig roast, which I'm excited to announce because I know I wasn't gonna be there this year,
Hmm.
originally,
Hmm.
but I will be there now.
Now, is are you going to be there? Is your friend coming as well?
Amanda's not coming.
Amanda's not coming. Okay,
So basically, what we're gonna do for those who care is
everybody cares.
I was gonna meet. The thing was, I was gonna meet my family at the pig roast
Okay.
with like Amanda and my family, and
Hmm.
but the problem is Bo is two,
Okay.
and you have to be above 21
Oh,
to be at the pig roast.
right.
So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna meet Dom and my family in the morning
Hmm.
because they want to get back to Madison because of Bo's nap time.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna meet Dom and my family in the morning, with Amanda, and then I'll go to the pig roast with mom and dad, and with mom, dad, and um, myself in the afternoon. By the way, for those who don't know, this is basically Mel's Super Bowl. So if you got a chance to show up, please do.
Next week, Sunday, Mel's Pig Roast, the 26th annual, I believe, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, 26. Yes.
26th. I will be there. AJ, you're going to be there. Um, I'll be coming back. I've got a family wedding in Chicago on Saturday. I'll be coming back Sunday morning and steaming straight into the pig roast. So it should be a nice time. It'll be fun.
It's and don't worry, it's during the Packer game, so we'll
That's
see.
right. And the Packers are playing the Browns. So
So this is Mel's perfect setup. NPO.
you bet. Okay. Very
Yeah.
good.
I,
So thank you for asking about Mr. Bob. It was great. Kindness is the buzzword for Mr. Bob's. If you can be kind and make a difference, please check out MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org. You can volunteer there. You can sign up to volunteer. You can donate there. You can find out about donating items to Mr. Bob's on Mondays and Thursdays. So thanks very much for asking, AJ. And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment of the show, words of AJ's wisdom that he gleans from the world of sports that you can apply to your own life every day to live a better life. AJ.
okay, so this is the power of technology. Okay,
Hmm.
so as you know, Zach, I've been able to give more virtual presentations in the last week than I have in in my entire life, right?
Hmm.
And my whole thing with presentations used to be travel, scheduling around mom and dad's schedule, scheduling around my schedule, scheduling around basketball. Well, guess what?
What?
All that, as great as that sounds, is not an issue anymore because I now know how to give a virtual presentation using the lovely technology that we are using right now. So
Fantastic.
so I think the biggest thing is, and I said this to Amanda too, um, when you have the power of technology, your platform can be as big as you want it to be, regardless of where you are.
That's right.
Like I let's just put it like this: I can go and present in Michigan or Ohio like I did a couple weeks ago.
Or India or China.
Yeah, like I did what I did that for Cindy. You can present anywhere, um, and not have to worry about actually the cost of being there.
That's right.
So I think that's the coolest part. And the thing is, my people, if you want to, my presentation, the nice thing is, it's not 20 minutes of me talking anymore. It's a
Whew,
4 minute, it's a 4 minute video and then it's Q&A.
very nice.
So it's shorter, but just the power of, you can bring people together on so many platforms using technology if you use it wisely.
Yes,
You got to use it. You got to use it wisely, and you got to realize you may have challenges getting around or challenges. You can make a positive impact just through the use of technology.
very true.
So just enjoy. So just use it wisely. Use it smart. And by the way, speak your mind as long as it's positive.
That's
If
right.
if you have something positive to say it. But if you're gonna go on a rant, write it. You know what? My whole thing is, if you're gonna go write it down before you say something that's negative, and see how it reads back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a good idea.
write it down and then say, does this translate to something I want to be remembered for in my life? So, yeah, that's my whole thought process today.
Nice.
By the way, Jack, I have to give you credit on your name plate today. It's kind of awesome. That's
Th-
awesome.
thanks, AJ.
I did notice that. So,
Cool. All right, AJ. It's another big day for Wisconsin sports. The Brewers looking for the sweep of
uh
the
huh.
Cardinals.
Sweep and the Angels in town this week. So,
Excellent. They have off tomorrow. Start up with the Angels on Tuesday.
huh.
And the Packers, even though they had a turnaround in only 3 days notice last time, at least they got like a little mini bye here to kind of rest up.
Yeah, Jack, we might have to do a show next weekend instead of midweek. I got bowling on Tuesday and uh, uh, Brewer game Thursday on Wednesday and Gateway on
Nice.
Thursday. Gateway work
Nice.
on Gateway work on Thursday. So,
Fantastic. Good for you. Okay, we'll work it out. Don't worry about it.
all right, brother.
All
Well,
right.
thank you guys. Appreciate it. I will send this over to anybody who wants it, and we'll go from there.
All right, AJ. Another great job. Another Sunday with AJ. And what's his name? It's not AJ Bocchini. It is
AJ
AJ
Bogey.
Bocchini.